The Crabman. You've got to tell us, I've been trying to figure it out for years, why the Crabman?
Oh, it's a long story.
We got time.
Yeah.
Talk us through some of your BMX career, where you started in BMX.
Yep. So I started when I was 11. My first race was the 2009 state title at Eastfield, I think it was, and got smoked. Got just smoked, and then.
So were you in a novice class there, or was it a clubby, or what was it?
That was state title, so
state title, straight up,
straight into it,
As you do.
straight in the deep end. But yeah, so I kind of. It was pretty tough, and so then I came back racing the next year and just kept getting motoed a lot and just trying to find me groove. And
it didn't seem to deter you though, did it?
Nah, it was good fun. Just learning all the skills and like jumping manually is good fun.
Where you were as a junior rider, what made you think that you needed to step up your training and all that sort of stuff? Because obviously you're now with HRV Fitness, and you're working here and training full time. Where was it in your career of bike riding that you realised you needed that extra training, so to speak?
Yeah, so it was in 2000, at the end of 2010, I broke my wrist, and I was kind of, mum and dad were like, oh, you got to do something to, keep kind of quick.
Yeah.
And Tony had this good thing called the Team of Champions. So he had his pro team, and then he had a Team of Champions, where it was like this thing where you jump on and you get all this training. And so mum and dad convinced me to do that, and there was a few other my mates who were on it as well, and that was really good. So that kind of put me in the door of training with Tony, and since then, like that's 8 years ago now.
Wow.
But yeah, so it's just been loving it ever since, and just always having that guidance. So it's kind of, I've never really had to think too much about my own training. Tony always tells me what to do, and
do you find that helps you a lot in that you don't have to worry about it too much? You're sort of almost like being back at school, you're being told what you kind of got to do? Yeah,
so I don't have to really stress. I just do what I'm told, and I trust Tony, and I know that if I do what he says, the results will come, and I just do what he,
And how do you feel about being in that team sort of atmosphere? Do you find that it's definitely better for a lot of the younger riders to be in a team, so to speak?
Definitely. So even now we have a good group of riders. So we've got kids from like 6 years old and we've got all the old guys, like 40 plus guys. And it's really good because the kids can talk to me and talk to the other guys like Matt White, Cooper Bromley. Everyone just talks together, and it's just a really good environment to develop riders.
Crabman. Yeah, he's good, man. Look, I've been working with Nate for 8 years, something like that. So came to me as a young spring chicken, new to the sport.
Did he actually just come to you, or did you sort of see him around the traps?
No. I had a little program going back in the day, and and then he just jumped on board, and we just sort of built a really good relationship over the years. So he was just one of those kids that always hung around, and he was always sort of battling away at the back of the pack.
And you find he's, you can sometimes see with a rider whether they've got that particular about them. Do you find he's definitely got that? Because I look at him on the track, and his devotion to BMX and really getting down those skills is something you don't see in many riders.
Yeah.
Do you find that he's got that sort of tenacity about himself?
For sure. And, it's one of those things, it's coaching him, it's like, we're doing 6 today, 6 reps, we're doing 8 reps, and there's no questions. It's like,
he just does it.
And you just get it done.
Yeah.
Recently we're just looking at his bike skills and say, hey, we need to work on this sort of stuff. And then we organised a trip to Queensland to go ride Sleeman for the week and ride some of the Queensland tracks and all that sort of stuff. So the commitment's there.
Whereabouts are you based at the moment with your riding? What are you looking to achieve at the moment?
At the moment, just sort of get some results in like the national series, and hopefully in the near future head over to America and do some racing over there. But just pretty much just some consistent results. So over the years, I've had a couple pretty good injuries, and they've set me back quite a lot. So just trying to chase some consistency with my riding. And
Do you find the injuries are coming because of, lack of training on tracks that are around the place, or do you find that it's just because you're going too damn hard like some people do?
yeah, I'd say probably skills.
Yep.
Just
Because there's a fine balance, isn't it? You can train all you want and might not have that exact skill, or you can have all the skill and not train and still not be up there. It's a really weird one with BMX, isn't it?
Yeah, but then sometimes you just have just those
Bad
off
luck.
days. Like
Yeah.
when I broke my back at BSX, so I fractured my T4, 5, 6, and 7
Wow.
on a jump like this big. So happens anywhere.
It does.
Just a bad
It's one of
day.
those sports, isn't it? It's unforgiving.
Yeah.
So now we've followed you out to this, the Ballarat BMX Club, where you hold a lot of the coaching. Talk us through some of it.
So at Ballarat, we coach every Monday night. We do pretty much everything. We cover everything in BMX. So we do like cornering, gate starts, jumping, manualing, pumping, race lines, pretty much everything. So when the kids get to race day, they know exactly what to do.
So being that you're from Geelong and you're coming all the way out here to Ballarat, you're obviously here quite a bit. How do you see this as almost like a regional club compared with that of a metro style club?
Yeah, well, there's obviously there's less members compared to your clubs, like your Melbourne clubs, but everyone's super friendly, and it's a good vibe down here at the moment. Like everyone's rocking up, having a really good time, and everyone has a laugh. Everyone loves a chin wag, and like after training, after coaching, like sometimes I get stuck half an hour just talking to everyone, and I'm like, I gotta get, and it's like -2 degrees because it's Ballarat, and I'm like, I gotta get out of here, guys. This is ridiculous. But,
Do you actually hang around and ride with the kids much at all?
yeah, I try to. I usually have a ride before, and then if there's no wind, it's usually pretty windy down here. But if there's no wind, I'll do some jumps with the kids after, maybe get the camera out, get a few photos, but no, it's good fun. Like just
So you're a celebrity rock star around here, is what you're saying.
yeah. But like it's just really good vibes down here. Like you can ride with the kids any age, and everyone's just loving it, having a really good time. And this track is just really good for all ages. Like there's big jumps, little jumps, there's a rhythm section, there's 5 straight, so there's 1 extra straight to do stuff on. But yeah, it just suits everyone so good, and the pros can find things to do, and the kids can just, they got stepping stones to work up to bigger jumps, and it's just an awesome place, best place in the world.
Nathan, it's been a pleasure having you, mate.
No worries.
We'll see you on the track.
That's
All
it.
right.